everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 5 of Let's Renovate Oakenstead. In this part, I'm going to hopefully finish up the backyard of the house and move on to the interior. And first off, I'm not really that happy with how these shrubs here look, so I'm just going to get rid of those as well as the trees that are right around here and redo the dirt under, because I'm of course going to have to touch it up a little bit because it is kind of messed up, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Hopefully it looks a little bit better without the plants there. And as far as what to do landscaping wise around the pool, what I was thinking is that we could do some more structured landscaping just around the back here. So I wanted to just have a strip of plants right along the back of the pool and just have some shrubs, no trees, because I still did get comments on the last part saying that I had way too many trees, so I'm not going to put any more back behind the pool. Now that we've got that dirt in, what I wanted to do for the plants is on the edges here use this. So I'll just get that over here as well. And then in the center I wanted to use this shrub that I had along the edges originally. So I'm going to try to get that just about centered in front of the pool, which I think is right about... Yeah, I think that's right about there. Yeah, that's actually pretty much centered. And here we're gonna put this in, and then we'll get another one over here, and I'll put one of these bushes here, and then in the center I'll put another one of these here. So it's a little bit more of a structured kind of a landscaping, but I think that's what will really look best around this pool, rather than just trying to do more flowers, because there's already a bunch of flowers, there's already a lot of colors going on in this yard, so I think just having some bushes like this would be good. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that looks nicer than what we had before, because yeah, I just really wasn't a fan of those low-lying shrubs everywhere. And then right here next to this, we'll stick a few more plants, because I think we could definitely use some more landscaping right around this gazebo, so we'll get... okay, there we go. And where was it? I wanted to put in one of these near here. So again, we're keeping it kind of symmetrical around here, but I think that's fine. Okay, we'll go with this. And get that over here as well. Alright, so we're good there. I think this is fine right here. I don't think I really need to take anything out there. A couple of you did say to put some fountains in right here, but I feel like if I put fountains in these spots that it would just seem kind of random and out of place, so I'm just gonna leave it empty. I think that's what will look best. And we'll just get one more little plant over here and a little dab of dirt. Okay, let's see how this is looking so far. Yeah, I think that's an improvement over what it was before, and I know, I already have too many trees in here probably, but now that we took out 3 trees, I think it might be okay to put another one of these smaller ones here between the movie theater area and bonfire area, just to separate it a little bit, because I feel like it's too open and needs something to kind of separate the two areas here. So yeah, I think it'll look fine just to have that. We can also get some grass underneath of it, and how about a rock in here as well. And we of course have to get the dirt under there. And then over here near the fire pits, I do want to just get rid of this and go something a little nicer looking, because Charlie did suggest that I try using some more expensive furniture near the fire pit. So I'm going to try using the base game chairs here that look kind of like park benches. I think that'll work pretty well. It'll look a little bit nicer around that, so it's a bit more formal looking, goes with a nicer look of this house. Yeah, I think that looks... it looks pretty good. I think it looks a little bit better than before. Then for over here near the movie theater, Charlotte said that I should try using some of the patio stuff furniture here, which probably would look better, because now that I look at it again, I don't really like how those cushion seats look, so I think that something like this would look a little bit better for this house. Okay, we need to turn it a little bit more this way. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we can have one of those, and we can have a couple of these chairs on either side of it, and I think that's enough seating. That's all we're really going to be able to fit in this area. So now it'll look a little bit fancier. Okay, I think actually let's turn this like that so it's a little bit closer to how the other one's turned. And I'm of course going to change the colors of this, so probably a green one would look good. Yeah, either this one or this one. I like this one. Yeah, so we'll go with that. So I think that makes that area look a little bit better. And now that I look at it, I actually don't like how the diving board looks in here. I feel like it's a little bit too tall, just doesn't look quite right to me. So I'm just going to switch back to the ladder here. And an idea that I had to make the area going over here look a little bit more grand is to put in that, what was it? It was a trellis kind of a sculpture that came with Get Together. Yeah, this. I think this would look really nice going towards that area. So I just want to line it up with that path. Perhaps go with a different color for it. I like how this one looks. It kind of goes with that. And it looks kind of, I think it would look, yeah, I think it would look a lot better if we had another one so that it didn't look like this part was just sticking out and floating. And I believe, yeah, that's actually pretty much lined up. So that's something else that makes this area look a bit nicer. And also more fairy tale-like, I think. Yeah, I really like how that looks. So what else was there to do out here? I don't think there's too much more. Oh yeah, Mudita18and9 said that I should try putting some of the yoga mats around the pool so that it looks like towels, and then it also could look really cool if Sims were to actually use it to do yoga. We definitely have room for that, so I'll stick one kind of in the corner here. Yeah, we can get it right in there. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, when you put towels out next to the pool, they aren't always perfectly aligned. So we'll stick with that color there, and oh, that's really weird. I don't know what's going on there. It's some kind of glitch. And I could have another one over on, yeah, something weird's going on with this. Okay, it looks fine though, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll have another one over here in a different color. I'll just go with a plain one in this spot. Although maybe we shouldn't have it exactly the same way the one on the other side is, because we don't want it to look too perfect. Okay, that looks fine. There's not really enough space for anything else, so I'll just leave the rest of the area around the pool empty. Natural Simmer also had a cool suggestion for this area here and said that I should put the candle wall light that came with Spa Day in here. So I wanted to try fitting that between the railing and the top. Not sure if it'll work out right since I think this is on the tallest wall height, but we'll see. We'll try it out. White would, yeah, white's gonna be the best color to go with. Okay, now let's check that out, see if it's, oh, that actually fits perfectly. I think it looks pretty cool. So we can also get a look at it at night when everything's all lit up. Oh yeah, I like how that looks. That was a pretty cool idea. I believe that's actually all that I wanted to do on the outside, so we could finally move on to the inside of this house. Yeah, I feel like the yard definitely looks a lot better now than it did at the start of this part. Yeah, I think those changes definitely made a difference. So first thing on the inside that we need to do is figure out the layout, because I did mention back in the first part that I wanted to redo that, and I did get rid of all the items in the house, and I deleted all the walls up here, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing that while I was actually recording this. But starting down here on the first floor, as I said before, I wanted to turn this into a study/home gym. I think we could definitely fit both of those in here, and that this is going to be a living, dining room, and kitchen combination. But I do want to keep this wall here and replace this with a 2 tile wide arch, so it's a little bit more. Actually, do we have a 3 tile wide? No, I don't think we have that. Well, maybe we can go with this one instead. Also wanted to switch to this over here since this is going to be the common area, and let's get rid of this wall because that is something that I know I want to get rid of, so this is just all going to be open. And okay, now to work out what to do over here. So I'll just line this up with where the stairs are, and this is center. So we could just, yeah, we could just have that be the size of the study room, and then this will be the gym. And that works out nicely. So then we have kind of an entrance and foyer area in here. And I could even bring this out a little bit more just so there's a little bit more variation on the shape in here, and it's not as long of a straight wall. Yeah, I like how that looks. And going upstairs, I did want to see if I could fit in 4 bedrooms, or no, 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms up here, I think is what I said. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but let's see. Alright, so I'll bring this wall out to, actually, let's take that in one, and then we can get the bathroom in here. So I think that should be a decent sized hallway bathroom for up here, and then we could get the walls in like that. And that's kind of similar to how the rooms were before, but at least they're not just rectangles, so it's a little bit different. And yeah, if I put the wall like that, it's gonna intersect that window a little bit, so I'll just leave that one there. It could be a little bit different between the two sides. And since this room has the deck off of it, I think this would be a really good one to use as the master bedroom. Okay, what we can do is have the bathroom go out here so we can at least get a window in it. And come down. Let's go to here. Oh, cool, that got rid of that. I don't know why that was inside the house, but at least that got rid of it. I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to go away. But I think to here will be good, and then we can do that. That should be a decent size. That should be a plenty big master bathroom. I just like having rooms that aren't complete squares, that are, you know, that are more interesting shapes, and this should be a decent sized bedroom, so I think that's look good. And yeah, I think we can fit in a couple of bedrooms in this space. Alright, I want to have a wall here, so we'll drag that out and bring it in this way. I know this is going to be kind of an odd shaped room. Okay, so maybe not in that far. And then we can go to there. And then this room can just be like this. Yeah, I think that works. Although I want to see how it looks if we make it look like that. Yes, I think this is a nice landing area. We've got 5 good-sized bedrooms up here too, as well as 2 bathrooms. I think this is looking pretty good. We could go with, since this is a nicer house, we can go with nicer doors for up here. Maybe even double doors for... Wait, is this the... Oh yeah, this is the tallest wall height. Okay, so we can put those there. Was this the... Yeah, that's the double wide doors, so we can have that there going into the bathroom. And also going into this bedroom, or yeah, this bedroom and this one. I just really like having door center on the walls. So that's why I'm doing that. And for here, we'll just put in that door. But yeah, that's the layout of this house. And before ending this part, I just wanted to furnish... Oh, I completely forgot to put the doors down here. Alright. Yeah, let's do that for there, and for this room... I think I will just put a door going into this. I'll just use the same one that I used upstairs, which was... I'm just gonna grab it because I can't remember exactly which one it was that I used. Okay, we'll go with that. And for this part, I'll just work on this entrance area in here. I don't want to do too much in this part, but I at least wanted to get some furnishing done. So for these walls, I wanted to use this wallpaper, and then along these ones, I'm thinking this in a more neutral color. How about that? Maybe something a little bit darker, like this. Yeah, I think that looks fine. And for the flooring, this could always change, but for now, what I wanted to try out was this one. Just because I'm not a huge fan of the parquet flooring. I really like how this one looks. It has a nice, I guess like it's older wood that's been restored kind of a look. Actually, now that I look at this, I think it would look better if we just did that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We should also add in some lighting in here. Could go with this if you want to make... actually, no. I'll just use this. I really like this lighting. And to light up the rest of it, I'll just stick a table with a lamp on it or something like that. Let's also replace this. Not really a fan of how the white looks in here. This is one that I always like. Yeah, I like how that looks so much more. And then we could go with the matching railings for that. Okay, yeah, I think that's looking a little bit better. Although it might look better to go with something a little more exciting than this. So I know I use blue too much, but I really do like how this looks. I mean, yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Maybe I'll try some more stuff in the next part, but I don't want to spend too much longer working on this one. For the current on this window, I'm just gonna stick with doing this whole sizing up. Okay, no, let's just stick with that. Yeah, I really like how this looks. I don't like how any of the fancier, larger curtains like this one look. I don't like that. I want this house to... I'm gonna still want it to have somewhat of a traditional look, but I don't want it to look this dated. So we'll just stick with this for in here. Let's also get some kind of rug in the entrance area. I think just a simple circular rug right in front of the door will be good enough. Yeah, so we can do that, and perhaps in a cream color. Or maybe even white. Or black. No, or, you know, I like the gray. We'll stick with the gray. I also think a nice plant would look good right here. I think these ones might look really nice here. Yeah, so we can just pop those there. Let's also go with that color for it. We could also have some kind of painting or something like that above there. Or what might fit in a little bit better is this decoration. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Actually, there's this one. Then over here we can actually get another painting in. Okay, no, not that. We definitely want something a little bit nicer in here. Ooh, but that doesn't really fit. I don't think we're gonna be able to use that anywhere in here. No, I don't know about that. Oh, we could just put that in there, but I want something that's more this kind of a shape. Actually, let's just go with this. Yeah, okay, I like how that looks. And then since we do need more lighting in this area, we could just have a seat with a lamp next to it. That could be a good way to get some more lighting. I think this chair would look really nice. Yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, now to figure out what kind of light to put with it. I'm not sure how traditional I want to go in here, because I mean, this might actually be okay. That light's not that bad. I don't really like the other colors that come with it that much. That's the only problem. I don't know. It may look better if we switch it. So this is more in the corner. And then we have this next to it. Another option we could go with is this one. I think I may actually like how that one looks. So I always forget about this one, but I don't think this is the right place for that. This is another one that I like using. I also really like this one. But I think either of these two would probably be best. I don't really like how that one looks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one. Alright, that's taken care of. And then over here I was thinking it would look cool to have an accent table and then have another lamp on that so we can get some more light in here. Okay, accent tables. Oh no, not comfort. Surfaces. I actually do want to use this one and go with more of a traditional look for here. We might even be able to fit a mirror up above it. Yeah, I'll use that. Use a wooden coloring for that. I want to see if I could fit the mirror that came with, what was it, Get Together up above it. Ooh! Yeah, okay, that actually fits in really nicely above there. I don't think we're going to be able to find an exact match for the coloring though. Yeah, so I'll just stick with this one because that's about the closest that we're gonna get. And for the lantern, no, not really feeling that. This one's always a good choice. Yeah, so I'll just go with that. We could also get some statues in here. I think there was a nice bust kind of a statue that would look really good. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we could have that there and then a nice flower in the middle of it, and I think that would be good for here. I want to actually move it off to the side a little bit next to this. And underneath this I could stick it in an ottoman, so it's kind of like a getting ready, like just a spot where you can sit down, check before you leave the house, make sure you look fine before you go out in public. Okay, no, that is not what I want to use. How about... there was one... I want one that's a little bit... Yeah, okay, we could go with that. Or instead of this, what could look nice is using this. Yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, so we can go with that. Or if you guys don't like this, we could just not have this under here. Maybe instead of having this under here, I could put a shoe rack instead, because that is something that I like to do from time to time. And over in this corner, I'm just gonna go with another plant. Yeah, I think that could look nice. No, not that one. That one's a little bit too big. Ooh, let's go with this one. Yeah, I like how that looks. So this area is coming along. I don't think we need to have too much in here because it's just an entrance area. We can keep it pretty simple. The last thing I wanted to do in here is put in a painting. This one, yeah, I think this one will look nice. Let's get the... I think the black frame looks pretty good. So this is what we have so far for the interior, this entrance area. I could always improve it a little bit in the next part, but I really like what I have in here so far. I think it's coming along nicely. I'm gonna have that be all that I do in this part though, so let me know what you think of what was done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!